Okay, just gotta do it already. John Mark Anthony here. And what I'm doing, I've been doing a series of videos, and I'm gonna continue probably doing it this way around, where I'll talk on specific kind of things to do with extreme weight loss, to do with encouraging or motivating or just ranting right in your face and telling you get off your butt. But this is an encouraging one because the reason being is there's a time to be harsh and there's a time when you need to be encouraged. And as we're going into the season of basically the holidays, and we've already gone past Thanksgiving, some of you guys and girls may have fallen off of the wagon, and you need to just take a stock of what's going on and get yourself back on track ASAP. And I just want to encourage and motivate you from the bottom of my heart. This is a message I put out, probably about, not put out, I recorded about a week and a half ago when I was in my Plateau. Probably about a week ago. Well, it's just straight after Thanksgiving. That's the easiest way to put it. So it's probably around about the 25th, 26th of November. We are now at the 6th of December, and we're fast approaching basically Christmas Eve, Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, and fast approaching 2017. I was in a Plateau. I could still be in there, but I've tried to wriggle myself out. So I spoke from the heart. I spoke with sincerity, knowing and experiencing some of the things that have discouraged me, and try to bring it out in a way to convey for you, all you guys and girls that are struggling to lose extreme weight. Okay, in regards to the mindset you need to have. So please take stock, please take time to watch and listen, and share this with other people and other friends and other family members or other people that you're following that may be going through a time where they've just gone quiet. You're not hearing anything anymore from them, or you've got an idea that they may be struggling, or you've heard a message from them that they are struggling, because it's something that we have to all battle with. But I'm not going to say anymore, because you know that I can ramble, you guys that follow me on a regular basis. And if you like it, like I said, share it to other people. Please subscribe, please follow, please commenting, please keep commenting, and just help motivate my channel. I really appreciate that, because you know at the end of the day, I am in this for the long haul at the end of the day. So with no further ado, let's just go do it already and keep on keeping on. So 113.5. I'm not going to make this all about me. It's just going to be very quickly on this bit. I think this is the third or fourth time I've been here within a matter of a week, or maybe a week and a half, or maybe even 2 weeks. I don't even know now. Let's wait and see. No time to rant, no time to preach, no time to talk even about that, because I've hit a plateau. That's it. Fact there. Whether it's been self-produced or it's just happened or whatever, I don't care anymore. It's about getting through that. But let's get on to other things. We are well and truly over how it is for many of you over the Thanksgiving period of time, and you've hit certain walls, or you've made little wrong decisions to do with your food, or you've been impacted by personal problems or family issues or loved ones or people that are really close to your heart and everything else, and you're having to still continue. And you've fallen off the wagon and you're trying to get back on. The main thing is, what I want to put out at the end of the day is, how long do you stay off and how long do you take to get back on? This weight loss journey has to be all consuming. Some people will understand, many will not. Some people will be for you, many will be however. But only you have got this. You've got this. Only you. It's very hard when you have loved ones. Sometimes parents, sometimes spouse, sometimes significant other, that can almost come in and help to assist to shipwreck what you're trying to do, and sabotage and break down all the kind of momentum that you've got built up in your mind. Because that's where it begins and that's where it ends. And the assaults that we can get on our minds are just so numerous and so bizarre and so personal that no one will ever understand. except you. If you've got a meal plan, an exercise plan, a diet plan, a plan for the next week or the next month, and then something tries to come in and sabotage or break it down, like it will continue to do from now that you've started to the middle point, to the end point, until that point when you've actually lost that weight, and then other things will keep coming in, it will keep happening. You have to get to a point, and this is the hardest, I can't even emphasize, this is the hardest thing. But if you can get this in your mind, it actually gives me goosebumps thinking about it, and it excites me. If you get this, then you've got this. Get this understanding, and then you've got this understanding, and then you will make it, I guarantee. The meal plans, the diet plans, the exercise plans, the dognicity, and all those elements just work by one key element, and that element is you. Having made up in your mind, I do not care, do or die, this is all consuming, I don't care whether I understand it now, they understand now, my life understands now. I don't care what understands, I am losing weight, whatever it takes. Once you get to that point and you're able to almost kind of zing and have that mentality every single day, no matter what bills, no matter what trials, no matter what arguments, no matter what life affecting or impeding situation comes on board, you may falter a little bit here and there, but you will keep continually going on. Once you get to that stage, now it's becoming a lifestyle. It's becoming a part of you. Do you understand? The same way as people that have got addictions with things like, obviously, eating, drinking, smoking, being self-absorbed in some shape or form, and whether they're having a good day or a bad day or whatever, they're always self-absorbed, or they're always eating, like overeating or under-eating, or some kind of eating disorder, which many of us have experienced. Or they're always smoking, or you're always drinking, or you've always got to have some drugs or whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? It sounds, I'm trying to really overemphasize it. Once you have this do or die mentality, whether you have a good day, a bad day or whatever, this thing takes over all those other elements. Once you are there, it doesn't mean that you're finished, you've arrived, but now you're in a place that there's no turning back. No matter what happens, whether you've got a YouTube channel, whether you've got someone supporting you or not, whether anyone's interested or not, whether you're losing weight or not, whether it's working for you or not, you've just got this do or die mentality, like, at the end of the day, I am doing this because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. But it goes beyond that. They're just like cliches. You get to a point where you're just focused. And sometimes people might think, what the heck is wrong with him? Or what the heck is wrong with her? Why are they so up or why are they so down? And it's because this weight thing becomes all consuming. And so many people will say, no, I don't want you to be like that. Be careful. And yes, you have to be careful. But you have to be careful in the sense of reality. If you've been battling this weight thing for, say, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 20, 25 years, no matter how big or small, no one will know the fights that you go through in your mind. No one will know how you feel in your body except you. And that's why you have to have that mentality. So many things I say can seem so over the top and so overboard and so extreme. But those feelings that you have, those personal thoughts that you try to sometimes convey to loved ones or to other people, or they're going on in your mind repetitively, are so extreme. Just continuous. It's like a continual onslaught. And it's a continual battle. And yes, it may not be relevant in the bigger picture, in things such as like the bills have got to be paid. You've got to go to work. You've got to go and see loved ones. You've got to do this thing, or something horrible is happening in this part of the world and everything else. But you've got to understand, everyone's personal world is their personal space, their personal thinking, their personal being. And if all you've got going on in your head is garbage, to do with your weight and to do with these clothes that are not working, not fitting, and you're feeling worse and lower and more down in yourself. Just checking the time. Then you have to get to a point of just thinking, I might as well be consumed with this. Because what happens is when you begin to break through and you begin to see massive amounts of weight finally come off, the euphoria begins to just make sense. That becomes all consuming. You begin to have one of those battles that you had continuously to do with your weight and being overweight and not being able to wear clothes or not feeling sexy or not feeling strong or not having energy or not feeling anything. You just feel like crap. Begins to disappear and dissipate more and more. Now, nothing has changed throughout the whole world, but your world has begun to change. And why? Because you made a decision that you're going to make change happen. And you continued keeping on. Because you just went and just gone do it already. And that's what you've got to be at. No matter where you are in your journey, you just decide, I'm just going to go and do it already. I'm just every single day relentless. Whether I have an argument, whether I have a bad bill coming, whether the flipping plumbing goes, the boiler goes. And you know I had that situation. No matter what happens, I'm eating correct. I'm exercising correct. Because whatever happens, when war happens in certain parts of the world, no matter what's going on, those soldiers are sent out to fly and bomb, and those other soldiers are sent out to resist and bomb back and everything. There's a continual war and battle going on. Now, I'm not being conceited in any shape or form, trying to say, look, that's a disaster. That's just a disaster that I wish on no one. But some of you guys and some of you girls, and I have lived in that experience of a battle and a war continuously going on in our hearts and our minds and our bodies are dying and becoming dysfunctional. Our minds are becoming dysfunctional. We're becoming obsessed and critiqued and destroyed by this thing called food consumption and bad choices. So you make that choice now to turn and to fight and know that you are in an endless war. Okay? But what happens is there is a day that comes when the war will cease. But until that day comes, you've got to be relentless with your decision making. You have to make a lot more right decisions than bad decisions. And when you make a bad decision, you have to pick up yourself and think this is not failure. Failure is just leaving it and letting it go and just continuing back into the abyss of being lost and consumed. But it's all consuming doubt of thought, thinking you can never break through. You can do it. Trust me. Trust me. Wow. I never thought I was going to be able to lose the amount of weight that I've lost. Never. And I always thought when I got to where I am now that I'd be happy, and I am. And I'd accept it, and I do to a point. But I know that I can get and achieve more now because I've come this far. And the euphoria and the positiveness that I have because of it is out of this world. I have more better days now concerning my weight, concerning how I feel, concerning my strength, concerning my energy, in comparison to the bad days. The bad days will continue to come continuously, whatever happens. But now, the weight of discrepancy, I don't know if that's not the right word, whatever, the difference between those elements is now I feel a lot better, a lot stronger, a lot better within myself, more than the other side of things. Whereas before, the other side of doubt, not feeling good, having no energy, feeling like crap, looking like crap, just analysing and destroying myself mentally all the time, has basically dissipated to such a small amount now. Because I can tell that nagging voice, those thoughts, those elements just to go. Go. Just leave me. That side of my life is no longer in control. This side of my life is more in control now. And I appreciate that and I'm thankful for that. But it took tenacity. It took keeping on. Okay, so just go do it already. Keep on keeping on until next time. Just go do it.